Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Maryland Terrapins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Got it. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the defense brings him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. To throw, it's Sorsby. Takes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And the Bearcats look to keep this drive moving. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Ball handed off. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. A quick juke. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Grab behind the line. It's Cooper. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now they're running on the toss. Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Terrapins, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Receiver makes the catch.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Defense is coming after him. Looks to the left, pass caught. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The Bearcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Snags the quick throw. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Looks like the Bearcats will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Bearcats will try to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bearcats line up on first and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dropping back. It's Sorsby. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats, as as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Lewis. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. He's got it with room to run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Maryland. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He fires downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes. answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Back to throw. It's Washington. With the catch, it's Coleman. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. It's Cooper. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Terps. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. It slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Pulls it in. It's Walker. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Terrapins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. There's a 1st and 10 play. And he'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Walker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Washington. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bearcats will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They get the second half started with the running play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back, it's Washington. Throw to the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Maryland. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Bringing it out, it's Anderson. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They'll hand it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Terrapins. A great return as the defense comes up with a huge takeaway and score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
bringing pressure. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They go from their own 20 all the way into the red zone. Can they capitalize here now? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Terrapins pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Using his legs, it's Lewis. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
It's a run to the left. Goes backwards. He'll lose 10 yards there.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And the big loss sets them up way behind the sticks for second and long. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Turns it loose downfield. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Leaning on the run game here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Toss play to the outside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the move now. Looking deep to the right after all that. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
To the air, it's Sorsby. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the defense jumped across the line there. They could set up a first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. That's caught. It's Fleming. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks a tackle into the clear. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game.